Hey there, it's the Heir of Carthage bringing you a Rome Total War online commentary battle. And I'm playing as the Seleucids this time. I have 5 units of Silver Shield Pikemen, I have 4 units of Archers, 2 units of Cataphracts, 3 units of Greek Cavalry. This battle is being played at 10k. My opponent is playing as Armenia, and already you can see that he has a unit of Horse Archers here. And he's opening fire. I'm going to chase them off with some Greek Cav. Back here he's got 4 units of Archers, 3 units of Cataphracts with really good upgrades. Looks like gold. So that's obviously what he's brought to be the power of his army. He's got 3 units of Heavy Spearmen, gold, some Archers, and a unit of Legionnaires there as well. So, let me show you what's going on here. I'm kind of just teasing him with this Greek Cavalry here. I'm just trying to keep his Archers and his Cataphracts on their toes there. It's mainly just to chase his Horse Archers out and give my men a minute to move up. So, my men are marching forward, and basically this video is going to be to talk to you about using your strengths against your enemy's weakness. So in this battle I have 5 units of Silver Shield Pikemen. They're good infantry, and you'll notice that my opponent's infantry is upgraded well, but they're just Heavy Spearmen, and they're not going to be matched for my 5 units of Silver Shield Pikemen. So I'm going to hurry and engage his Heavy Spearmen before he can get away. And if he attempts to run away, then I'll give him chase. The whole idea of this is that if I can do a quick knockout blow on his infantry, then his striking force and his Cataphracts will be nullified because of all the infantry, spear infantry left that he would have to deal with. So now I'm running my Archers out. Well, they're walking at the moment. They will be running. I'm going to run my Archers over here to this side to protect them. For some reason my opponent had his general with his Archers. It's probably just a mistake. So anyway, here's my Silver Shields now engaged his Heavy Spearmen. And like I said, they're upgraded good. They'll cause my men some losses, but there's no way they'll win this fight. So I'm going to engage his Legionnaires with 1 unit and start flanking on either side of his Heavy Spearmen. Now he's bringing some of his Cataphracts to do a hammer and anvil, and I let them get close enough to where he can't call off a charge. And then I turn my spears and impale lots of his expensive Cataphracts here. This was a decisive moment in the battle for me. His Cataphracts just got diced up pretty bad in this engagement. One of them still has a lot of their men left and will come back into the battle. So his 1 remaining unit of Cataphracts I've engaged with all of my cavalry. Of course his Cataphracts will be giving quite a beating to my Greek Cavalry. But now that my Cataphracts are there, I'll be able to win that fight. And as predicted, his Heavy Spearmen cracked under the pressure, and that was exactly what I planned. And fortunately for me, everything's gone according to plan. So, like I said in the beginning, a lot of times when you need to come into a battle and assess your strengths and your opponent's weaknesses, and then try and play your strength against their weakness if it's possible. What's unfortunate is whenever your opponent realizes that you have a weakness and plays that against you. Nevertheless, that is sometimes the case. So I've taken my Greek Cavalry loose, and I'm chasing down Archers, which is what they're best at. The main reason why I brought them is to chase off any Horse Archers my opponent might bring, and to harass his Archers. Because really one of Armenia's strengths is Archers, and that's what my opponent came planning to do. And so it was a smart plan. Fortunately for me though, my plan to counter it worked out. So back on this side, some of his regrouped units are back, but he just doesn't have enough men to deal with all the troops that I have remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. Here his regrouped Cataphracts are going to engage my Cataphracts. Let's get this action here. He gets a good charge into my men, which caused me some damage. I'm sure I told my men to get their maces out. Fortunately his men routed quickly. And then I'm going to go ahead and charge this unit of Heavy Spearmen. They rout immediately. So that's pretty much the end of his army, and my opponent's going to admit defeat. His general just got run over by a Cataphract.
This is a victory fit
So
for the
that was an interesting game. My opponent run a good army.
I
I think that he was running a pretty good strategy. I just don't think he counted on me doing what I did. And so, like I said, make sure to play your strengths against their weaknesses. Just think about it for a minute whenever you start each battle. Sometimes it'll work, and sometimes your plan doesn't always go the way you want. That's just how it is. So, as you can see, I had 1,196 men deployed, 709 kills, 904 men remaining. My opponent of the USSR clan, L. Sever 51, had 941 men deployed, 336 kills, 225 men remaining. Good game to my opponent.